Aita for forcing my family to babysit, so I won't have to? I'm 19F, living at home, working a part-time job, doing some freelance stuff, and taking some online courses all in preparation for attending college next year. My sister, 25F, had her first child 8 months ago. The father isn't involved and only pays CS. My mom is excited to have her first grandchild and is constantly offering to look after the baby so my sister can feel at ease working full-time and afterwards will have some time for herself to relax. The thing is, about 70% of the time I'll be the one looking after the baby, and while I admit that I enjoy it and like spending time with him, I can't help but feel mad because they don't have any consideration for my time. Mom would drop the baby while I was in the middle of my lessons because you can always watch the recordings later, or just ask someone to tell you what it was about. Or when I'm working on my freelance stuff because looking after the baby doesn't require much when I complain about getting delayed in my projects. My breaking point happened last week when my mother and sister left the baby with me for a whole day because I mistakenly told them I didn't have to work and would be staying at home to catch up with some pending stuff and study. I told them both were irresponsible, and they called me a spoiled brat. That night, my grandma and other members of the extended family were calling and sending me messages about the importance of helping family and to understand that my sister doesn't have it easy being a single mom. I got mad and sent a message to the family group chat saying that they were right. Helping family is important, and we all should be supportive of my sister. I then proceeded to write a schedule in which all of us could take care of the baby. Because one aunt goes to visit grandma on Mondays, and Wednesday mornings they could babysit those days. The eldest cousin and her siblings are at their home Friday afternoon. Well, they can babysit that time, and so on. I left Saturday mornings and Tuesday evenings as my time to babysit. My sister and my mom were very pleased with the arrangement. The other family, not so much. And when someone pointed out that my sister didn't get the baby for a whole day, discussions about my sister being an irresponsible mother started, with my mother trying to defend her. Aita for causing this? How come they were expecting me to be my sister's unpaid nanny, but then they get offended when the same thing is being forced on them? I may be the because I caused this and don't regret it one bit. People's comments. Intia, that was a beautiful way to address that. Everyone always says but family until it comes back on them. OP response. Ha ha ha, thank you. I admit I got the inspiration after reading several Reddit posts and comments dealing with similar issues. I was like, what if I did? And while I don't necessarily regret taking that route, there's this little worry of having going too far. As I said, the family is having a big discussion about this.